Okay, it's Thanksgiving. I want to share one of my favorite recipes. It's pan-fried collard greens. So get into it. As you can see there, I've got chopped garlic. I've got chopped onions. I've got collard greens. I've already started, and I needed bacon. So I've already chopped my bacon up. You're going to saute the bacon in a Dutch oven. Just chop it up and just saute it. The bacon grease is going to be so important. Make sure it's nice and brown. So going back, what I have is collard greens that I've already cut up. I've got onions. I've got garlic. I've got seasonings. So now the bacon is cooking there. After the bacon is cooked very well, you're going to take the bacon out, but leaving all those good pan drippings of that bacon. Drain it, drain it, drain it until you have gotten all of the bacon out of there. Okay, let it just keep cooking. So make sure your bacon is chopped up nice and fine, because they're gonna go back into your pan-fried collard greens. So you can use any kind of bacon that you want, hickory smoked or just regular bacon, but this is like some hickory smoked bacon that I have here. All right, so now I'm getting my onions that I already pre-chopped. One onion chopped. You're going to pour the onions into the bacon mixture. Mine were kind of frozen, so they were popping. It popped my hand a little bit. But I try to do things at night, so I don't have to do all the stuff at once. So you're going to saute those onions in that good old bacon grease. Yep. Give them a stir until they're nice and translucent and have a good color. So just kind of stir them around in that bacon fat. And you know that bacon fat has all that flavor, so those onions is making the house smell so good around about now. Yep, so just stir those in that bacon fat until they're nice and sauteed. So now, you always want to add your garlic after you have the onions. So the garlic sort of adds that extra flavor. There's more flavor when you add the garlic last. So I added the garlic, chopped garlic. I did like one whole clove. Well, say a whole clove of garlic. Is it a clove? No, a whole pod of garlic. I don't know what you call it. But anyway, it was one big thing of garlic. I chopped it up, and then I put it in the onions. And you're going to let those saute into that bacon fat until they're nice and translucent in color, until they caramelize a little bit. You know how it works. I got my little good spatula. Okay, so I'm showing you my greens. And what I did, I chopped my greens up very small. These are 3 bunches of collards. Don't be afraid of using your kitchen scissors. I used a knife, but you can actually cut those. I've got garlic powder and onion powder. I'm going to use a little bit of cracked pepper in there, okay? And I'm going to add a little bit of slap your mama, but you don't want to put too much of the salt type of seasoning, because you know bacon has a lot of salt in it, so just be very sparingly on that seasoning. But those are my 3 seasonings. So right now I am ready to add my chopped collard greens. They're nice little small strips to the onion and garlic mixture. Now this is going to cook down like spinach. Now that because they're so small, it's not going to cook like a normal collard green takes forever. So just add them to your bacon fat onion garlic mixture. Yep, and just pile it in there. Just like spinach, it's gonna cook down. Okay. I've got that's 3 bunches that I did. Basically you just kind of roll them up like a cigar, and then you can use kitchen scissors and cut them, or a knife, and then you get those nice little strips. Okay. So we're gonna do that. Add all of your collards to that mixture. Now, I'm going to put a little seasoning on there. I'm going to add a little bit of the slap your mama. Just a little bit. I put just a little heavy-handed, but not too much. Because remember, the bacon grease fat is salty. I'm going to add some more of the onion powder. Now, the powders, you don't have to be so afraid of powders. You can be heavy-handed on powders, because those are just they just bring out the flavor. There's no salt in those. So you can go heavy-handed on the onion powder and the garlic powder, because you're going to get that nice, good flavor in your collards. You know, collards have that bitter taste, so you need seasoning. I'm adding some more garlic powder to that. Yep, all to that mixture. Yep. Gonna add the garlic powder. There we go. Get that nice and saturated. You see, I just kind of went crazy with it, but I like garlic powder. There we go. That's some gumbo back on the back of the state, if you're looking at it. We're not talking gumbo. We're talking pan-fried collard greens today. So now, I'm going to cover those up and let them cook down just a little bit. You know, with that heat going, they're going to cook down. You see how those have already cooked down? I'm taking some tongs and I'm mixing those around. You want to mix your onion mixture that's down there in your bacon fat until they get very saturated. Just move them around. Just pick it up and move it around until you get all of your collards saturated in that good, yummy bacon fat, garlic, onion mixture that's at the bottom. Yeah, you want to get it all mixed around. I do have a few little stems that I chopped up. Stems can be very good. Chop them up like little dice things just to add a little flavor, a little chunkiness to it. So that's up to you. Some people don't like stems, but they have a lot of flavor in them and a lot of nutrients in the stem. So now we're taking that bacon that we cooked earlier. We're going to add it back to the pot. Yep, there we go. And then you're going to mix that up around. You're going to mix that just like you were doing before until you get the bacon all around in those collards. Yep. So that it gets nice and mixed. I actually had another little small bag that I had that I was going to save to do maybe just a little side dinner, but I'm going to go ahead and put those extra collards in there because those have already cooked down a lot. So, you know, I told you they cook down like spinach, but they are so tasty and so good. And this is a very quick way to cook some collard greens if you don't feel like doing the traditional way. And they're very, very good. Very, very good. So you see up there, I'm going to cover them up and let them cook down some more, a few more minutes. You know, I don't time things. I cook according to how I feel. Right there, I need to mix it up again. So I took 2 tools and I decided they need to be mixed up some more. I want to make sure they're nice and coated, everything. Okay, good. So there you have it. Pan-fried collard green. They are so good. Trust me, you're going to love these. Give it a try. Happy Thanksgiving.